Sela is in my list. Sela.
Then I guess ما
فقط پارکه رفته بغل خونه نه.
Please, no tribal language in the space, please.
Hey,
Tribal language.
it's the language of kings and queens. What are you talking?
We have Caliph here and we have Amos. I like Amos. Amos does say some genocidal shit, but I don't know. I think he's harmless. Amos, are you harmless? He's an elderly. Amos, are you there, Amos?
Yes, I'm there. Mute
How's the taxi business?
Everything is okay. But I wonder if you can tell me why Nargis have sunglasses. Why can't we see her face? Can you tell me this, Amir? Why Nargis have sunglasses?
Nargis doesn't have to answer to you, Amos.
I'm talking to Amir. I didn't talk to Salah. Talk to Amir. Why is Salah?
I don't know, Amos. No comments. But why are you feeling down today?
I killed, but by just looking at you.
Kills by looking. She has the death stare.
The killer look.
Amir, you're responsible for every person in your room. You're the moderator, you're the responsibility. Like I said to Bibi Netanyahu, I tell him you're the prime minister, your responsibility.
Amos wants to do a room with me. He said his dream is to get 100 people in the room. He's going to have his genocidal maniac friends, and I'm going to have non-genocidal maniacs on my side.
He's just jealous from you, wallahi.
That's true.
But you know,
It's true.
What right is that I want to be like Amir, open a room, everybody will come to me. I'm fighting for every person to come to my room, and everybody run to Amir.
No, you got to open one every day, Amos. You got to be dedicated.
Amir, خلاص, open a room with Amos, man. This is not right.
That's what I'm saying, you know. That'd be interesting.
Amos, can I hear you apologize one time with the amount of shit you have said? One time, because it makes me look really, really bad. You said you kill 30,000 babies to save 4 hostages. You said a whole bunch of crazy shit to Ace and all the other women that I modded room with. And one woman, you even back channel her about some private, you know, kinky stuff.
You must understand something, that in the virtual life, each one of us is a kind of between fantasy to real, you know. Each one of us can say a story. I can tell you I'm tall, I can tell you I'm thin, I can tell you I'm fat, I can tell you I'm the prime minister. I can tell you any story I want about myself. I can say I'm a taxi driver. Do you have any proofs that I'm a taxi driver?
I trust your word. Amos, you're an elderly. I take your word. Okay.
So when I say about my fantasy to release my hostages, so I said about the fantasy that I can kill 20,000 children to see the hostages releasing. But of course, you know, I don't mean it, but you want to take it to make propaganda against me. You know?
Well, why don't you say what you mean, Amos? How many people would you kill? How many babies would you kill to save 4 hostages? What is a regular number for you? 4 people, 3 people, 2 people?
50,000 people.
No, give me the straight. Don't lie. No lie.
That's a fact that I killed 50,000 people and now they start release. But I don't think they care about the number. Hamas, I'll kill 1 million. They still will have 1 million more in Gaza. They don't care about life. They don't care about nothing. But at least I want to say
you think everybody, even the newborn, is Hamas, huh?
In Israel, the understandable is the Donald Trump is the magician with the magic to release the hostage. So maybe I was against him, by the way. I don't like. For me, Donald Trump and Bibi Netanyahu are the same. same crazy people that you don't know what to expect from them. You don't know what they will do. But if he succeeds to release, to start a kind of releasing, so it's okay with me.
All right. Okay.
But don't take every word virtual person, whether it's Amos or it's any other person in the room. So many rubbish people say it. It's they're virtual people. I don't know. You sit here from the morning till night. Or you have the trees of dollars outside of your house that you go out and where you bring money to bring food to your refrigerator. I mean, I don't understand. Every time I come here, this room is open, and a lot of people. Yes, I'm jealous that a lot of people and also pretty women coming to you and not to me.
He wants the women. Amos, can I share your story? You moderate with Yael. She moved you down and kicked you out of the room. Your own room. Can't believe it.
Yeah, Al did that.
She did it. It was me and Amos, and then I went and opened up a room. I didn't know she kicked Amos.
Where is that woman? There's only one of the people I want to wipe the floor with on this app after the ceasefire is Yael.
Her reputation is gone in the toilet. It's in the toilet. So don't waste your time on her. Honestly, she said some disgusting things about.
No, I want to say some disgusting things to them there as well.
Oh, you know what she'll do? She'll ask for your phone number. She has an Arab fetish. So who's asking?
I don't mind, Daniel. I'll give it to her in all three holes. In all three holes, I'll give it to her.
Oh, you won't be able to get rid of her.
Anyways, I think this is not one of those rooms, Cynic. Let's keep it PG. We have Caleb here. What's up, Caleb? What do you want to talk about today? What are you going to agree on today? Let's see. Are you going to agree on apartheid today or not?
You see this thing?
Mm-hmm.
You know what it
No
is?
comments. No
Let me tell
comments.
everybody.
It's very hard to get.
This says.
Amos, are you going to open the room? Have fun in the room, man.
Tomorrow night, of course. Tomorrow night.
Of course. I asked you, give me some shekel. Maybe I make you a mod in this room for one day. No shekel, no money, no honey.
Listen, I make a picture now of all the people in this room. Each one who will not come to my room tomorrow, I will make him a call.
Chemistry to someone.
You'll make them a what?
Will make us what?
I judge him in Hague. I
court?
complain in Hague. Yes. I go to Hague and complain that they didn't come to my room.
Oh, tomorrow we're gonna go to Amos's room.
We need shekels. I need shekel, Amo. Otherwise, I
But
can't.
Amos, you have to mod Amir at least.
Oh, no,
Maybe
bro, I can't.
That's my fantasies.
Amos, you say a whole bunch of crazy shit. You don't want to take it.
And there will be 100 people in the room, I think. That's my fantasy. Me and Amir moderator, and 100 people in the room.
Almost, I can say definitely your room is fun. It's definitely.
Very specific on 100 people.
Yeah, he wants. That's his goal. You know, it's good to have objectives. This is good. You have to find a way to get to that 100 people, and maybe resistance will come.
Amos, send me shekel. Maybe I buy you a fake visitor tea.
I always go to his room. The problem is that he starts letting those crazy.
You know, Cedric, there was a website. There used to be a website
Yes,
online.
I'm going to go tomorrow. Resistance, you got to come in.
You can get fake visitors.
Well, you
You know,
promise me every weekend. Every
Put
weekend
under
you
pressure
promise
by
me.
El Nashor and Daniel. Like they put him under pressure.
I know, I
Taking
know.
over the
Yeah,
room.
You're resistant and saying, Kirill, quiet,
Welcome,
but in my
Amos.
room you
Welcome,
come and
No,
just
that
make
knows what I'm saying is that I like your room. You're not listening. I like your room. You should be fair.
Yeah, but
then
you come and make
once
balagan
the
and just
little cronies
shouting
come
and
in,
shouting
you
and
turn
shouting.
different. You allow them to.
ladies and gentlemen, we have Prince.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome everybody who has showed up today to the extending their stay in Lebanon for 30 more days because they don't want to leave. They just want to occupy, steal more land. And my friend Amos here will convince you with his leftist tone that that's not true, that the Israelis are not bad people, that they're not occupiers, and that they're actually a decolonizing project. Wild enough. Amos, how you doing, brother? Are you good?
If I'm good,
Amos?
yes.
Amos Kibbutzi?
Amos Kibbutzim, it's okay.
How's the traffic, Amos?
The traffic now, it's nice.
Amos, I have a question. What do you think of El Normo?
He's a very clever person.
Yeah, clever means liar.
He's a very sneaky person. A
Yeah, that's
sneaky.
what he's trying to
Amos.
say. No, that's what he's trying to say. When Amos says clever, it means sneaky. It's not a compliment.
Amos, keep going. Tell me more.
What I can tell you more about what?
Do you
About
think he's a vile person?
what? Who?
Normal.
Normally, he's one of the most cleverest Jewish I met. You don't agree with him, but
I don't think he's clever at all, though.
you don't think he's clever.
Do you think
But,
Shuki's clever?
I know you the same as I know El Moro. It seems to me very, very kind and clever. Let's say the truth. Yael was the first one in the Moro.
You think Edward is clever? Edward is.
Wait, Amos, you gonna let me mod in your room tomorrow?
No
Why
chance. No.
Why not? You let me mod before. I did a good job.
No, it's a Yael. You give Yael a moderator.
That
and
was,
she
no,
told
I
me
wasn't
out of
modded
the
then.
room.
I wasn't modded then.
I think you're moderator.
That was you mixing it up.
Iraq is going to release all the prisoners who are accused of attacking American forces or being part of ISIS.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Wow, that's crazy.
Everybody. Thousands are going to be released. Very interesting. I wonder why. Maybe they're afraid of what's going to happen in Syria is going to happen in Iraq.
Prince,
Fuck it, I wonder what the Americans think about this.
You think Turkey will take Syria?
Turkey already took Syria, almost.
Amos, you want to move to Africa? Let's say if the state was located in Africa, the Jewish state, would you move to Africa?
I want to stop moving now. I'll die in my kibbutz. It's too late, Amir. But I hope that tomorrow you come to my room and we
Amos,
discuss.
what do you think about the criminal in the West Bank, the settlers? They're terrorizing the shit out of the Palestinians.
The terrorists and the terrorists and the Nukhbot are the same to me. They are the Jewish Nukhbot. They are Nukhbot Muslim and they are Nukhbot settlers. So, what can I do? If there is a war, and right now there is a war, the police try to, they're crazy, they put this pepper, I don't know what you know, this, you put in the eyes and it's burning the eyes. Pepper, or what you call it. Settlers put a policeman in the...
Pepper spray.
Yeah, they put pepper spray on a policeman and he shot them. Badly wounded, till today in the hospital.
Yeah, but you have to tell the whole story. Say that the IDF shot those settlers thinking they were Palestinians. Tell the whole story, not half of it.
No,
They didn't
not
shoot the
so
settlers because they were shooting them for doing something. They shot them because they misidentified them.
No,
Yes,
they come to-
yes.
But yeah, okay, I'll go with your resistance. You see,
Because
man,
you're telling
you can convince
not
me,
the
no
truth,
problem.
Atmos. I
No
know the story. I
problem.
look at the news every day. The writing right now between the settlers and the
Maybe you're
IDF is
right,
because
but
the IDF
this-
soldiers
this
shot
is
2
possible.
settlers that they thought were Palestinians. This
This
is
is
a report out of
possible,
Israel.
but don't forget that from this village go out Palestinian who murder Jewish. That's why they go there. They're crazy and they are crazy. If you want to say the whole picture, so say that one day before come terrorists and kill Jewish from this village. So, you know, that's a war, and if people want to a war is killing and death and wounded, and no one in the room understands the meaning. You're just speaking, but no one in the room understands the meaning of this word war. No one in the room. Pass it on his body.
No one.
No one, not you, Sinai, no you resistance, you're just paka. Gulu gulu.
Baka, baka.
Paka.
baka.
Just
אז
wait,
מה?
just
זבל,
don't-
זבל. אנחנו זבל.
סנט, you say אנחנו זבל?
כן,
סנט,
אנחנו זבל.
you speak Hebrew?
Little, what is it? You guys make it seem like Hebrew is so hard, man. אנחנו. Home. We literally have the same.
They took a lot of Arabic words. By the way.
They literally have the same adjective. We have the same
Well,
pronouns.
you do realize they borrowed from us. You know that, right?
Who, he, same thing. Everything's like, dude. Honestly, I think it would take me a month.
What is
To
this
really get Hebrew down.
picture? Sinai,
Only
what is
problem
this
with that.
picture?
Norm,
What is
only
this
problem with
picture
that
on
is
your
that
title?
Arabic is much
Donald
easier
Trump
than
with
your language.
the...
He's a Nukhba.
Someone
Donald
explain.
Trump, Nukhba.
Donald
He
Trump
wa-
is a Nukhba.
He's a Nukhba. Donald Trump give us victory, man. Why not? We love Donald Trump.
Hey, what's up, Benji? Izzy is back with.
איזה יופי.
We thank
Yeah.
Allah, then we thank Hamas, and then we thank Donald Trump.
So you like Donald Trump?
Hey, man, I go by what
wanted
Hamas
to-
says. Hamas said, thank
wanted
you,
to
Donald
let you
Trump.
know,
I go, thank you, Donald Trump.
Hey, Prince,
I'm not gonna
you
say
know,
that.
Prince, you can get in touch
I
with
thank
Izzy.
Donald Trump. It did.
Is it?
איזה יופי.
Follow me back.
If you know Hebrew.
خليني لعنطيتك يا فندم. Follow me back. Follow me back.
איזה יופי speaking Hebrew.
Come up here.
איזה יופי.
אני מחייבת את העברית.
וואי, איזה איפוק, יאללה. Fascinating, איזה יופי. Where are you right now? Are you in Israel?
Wait a minute. Hold up. Why are we having a personal conversation on a public stage?
איזה יופי, this is a virtual life. It's not personally. You come to this room, so you have to speak freely. We speak freely in the room, no secrets.
Amos, I speak more freely in this room than you do.
So איזה יופי, it's a kind of Hebrew. So I wonder, where are you right now?
רגע, עמוס, אתה לא מכיר אותי?
That's in Somali language, right? Amos, come here.
Well, that's Somali Jewish.
Or quiet.
How many times Amos has invited me on Shabbat to come into his rooms at 12 o'clock midnight?
So why didn't you come?
אני שומרת שבת.
שומרת שבת.
Mm.
זה יופי שומרת שבת.
Izzy.
Yep.
Follow me back.
Wait, who's talking to me right now?
The one
Ah,
who knows
Prince.
more.
Okay, I'm coming.
Don't follow Prince. Prince is a Nukhba. Don't follow him.
Alhamdulillah. Follow me back, Amos. Amos,
Wait, Amir,
there was a
I did
Zionist
follow him.
girl.
Is it good?
There was
This
a
is
Zionist
a
girl,
Galileo.
Amos, there was an Israeli girl
לא, זה
called,
גלילאו, פרנד שלי. גלילאו,
Friend
או זה
שלי,
פרינץ?
almost.
No, Galileo, I haven't seen you for a long time, Galileo.
I'm here almost.
Izzy, come.
You also promised me every Friday night, but you didn't come. You also Jewish religious that they don't come on Saturdays.
Yeah, Habibi,
Shabbat.
Amos. Yeah,
Oh,
Amos. There was an Israeli girl called Hannah. Do you know her?
I think she's a Kahanist, no?
She's a what?
Kahanist.
Hannah?
What?
No, איזה יופי. Explain them what is
What did he
Kahanist.
say, Izzy? Did he say she's a whore? Did he call her a whore?
Whore is a zona. So no,
What
he did
did
not.
he call her? What did he call her?
I barely heard him, but he said a conist, a con artist. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, she is? The one with the big lips, the duck lips?
I think she was a Kahanist. I'm not so sure because the same as איזה יופי they talk. I don't remember. I talk to so many people I don't remember.
شو رايك لي؟
Rav Dudi. Rav Dudi is the
English, guys, English. This,
like no, you said, did you say con artist or kahanis, like male kahane? Which one?
yeah, like Meir Kahana. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So very, very, very
Somebody
extreme
Kahanist,
right
I'm
wing.
talking about Jewish Nukhbut. When I said to somebody he's a Kahanist, I mean he's a Nukhba. But from the other side. The
Gotcha.
satellite side.
Amir, I had the most amazing day. I met some Palestinian brothers. I went in to do a mailing, and just awesome. I went in to do a mailing, and you know how like if you bring a box and you like go to mail something, they'll usually take it if you have a QR code. So I didn't have the QR code, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Yo, you're gonna have to." What did they say? They said I'm gonna have to print it out for $2, and I'm gonna have to get a bag for like $5, another $7. And I'm like, yo, you guys know, first of all, I had just met these people, right? Because I need to let you know, I'm straight up Yehud. I ain't trying to spend 20 extra cents. And they're like laughing and we're joking. Like, have you ever been in Israel? And I'm like, yeah, what part? And we're talking, and I was just like, all right, let me run to my car. But before I go, free Palestine! And they were like, you don't have to go to your car. You just said the magic word. We're going to give you whatever you want for free. And they did. But it was so fun, like laughing and joking. And it was like, yo, we don't hate anybody. They're like, real Jews can get anything from us. But people who come in hateful, angry, upset about nonsense, nah, we don't have no time for that. So I made 6 new friends today. It was awesome. No. What?
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. What's mazel
I'm
tov?
waving at you.
Mazel tov. Am I saying it?
Mazal tov.
He's gonna tell you something that remember we
he's
talked about a
afraid.
couple days ago. So just talk to Fred just
okay,
for
I'm
1
gonna go
minute.
now. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't see it. I got you. All right. I'll be.
All right.
Sweet. I can't
Yeah.
believe you showed your face back here.
We got Himothy. Is it Himothy or Himothy? What's up, Himothy?
It's Timothy.
Assalamu alaikum,
Timothy.
brothers and sisters.
You're atheist, aren't you?
Hold on, Amir. Wait a second. Hold on.
I know. He's a good Salafi atheist. I don't know what
Hold
to call him.
on. Let me talk to him for a second. Timothy, I was really mad at you, and I'm still very mad at you, but I've been more upset at myself all freaking day. Like, I'm really, really upset that I got so upset. Like, really, Timothy, we need to have a talk on what you're doing and why you're doing it. And I really, as you can see, got angry, but I've been hurt all day, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you. I even told Nagus, I was like, Nagus, have you ever lost your shit on anyone on the app? Well, now you know who I was talking about, Nagus.
I've called him a few names. It's okay.
Yeah, Nagus called me a blackie one time. I should
I said Hardy Blackie.
What the hell is going on? Okay.
He called me a creature right after that. But he said beautiful creature.
Cora, get out of my room.
I'm feeling bad all day. Like, I haven't gotten over it.
Why? It's just Timothy, for God's sake.
No, because I told him to shut the fuck up, and I feel bad.
Somebody needed to say it, so tell her to.
Be proud, Timothy is a proud Christian. Be proud today.
In the interest, as a response to your olive branch, I forgive you and admit that yes, it was in fact you who was wrong. I did not know. I was obviously correct.
Okay, that's why he made me beg him.
She can't take it.
No.
He said kneel and then told me so.
I hope you do lots of things in the future.
What you did was legit very wrong. To the point that everyone knows, like, it's hard to get me to the point where I would be like, shut the F up. Like, that's pretty bad. You gotta know that I was that upset.
He did the same with me. And then I had to go on my knees and say sorry just because I called him a Hardy Blackie.
You should do it again. Both of you owe me an apology.
Okay, Nagus, stop talking. You're making it worse.
No. I'm telling you, you should be proud.
But also, Timothy, I do think that what you did is wrong, and I don't think it's okay, and I don't understand it, and it makes me very sad and upset. But even if you did something wrong, even if you were being wrong, I know I could have handled it differently and better. So.
Although
wait. Is Timothy now aligned with Christ, or what? Do you accept Christ, or is this just
he's
a troll?
Salafi. He's always been a Salafi.
Still a Salafi.
You know the conversation that you and Andrew had today. So him and Andrew had a fight, and the reason they had the fight is because of the seed that
no, we didn't have a fight. What do you mean?
Now listen to what I'm saying.
I miss those rooms, actually.
You need to listen to what I'm saying. Timothy came in and planted a seed, and Mikhail doesn't know how that conversation got introduced. Well, I'm going to tell you how that conversation got introduced. It was through Timothy, and that's exactly what he was doing, was being an agent of chaos, and it took root, and it produced exactly what he wanted.
Problem of evil? I mean, Timothy, literally the problem of evil is this bread and butter. Like, what are we talking about?
It wasn't just the problem of evil. You don't know what he did to introduce a particular conversation intentionally as the agent of chaos that he likes to be.
So, no, as my Salafi brother, I do respect him, of course, and I have to go put on my burqa.
Inshallah.
But more importantly, what did he do? What did
Are you having burqa talk with other women? Like, am I hearing you actually talk about burqa?
Yeah, I always clad up the moment Timothy comes around.
That's funny.
And he drops his eyes.
That's like basically you're talking sex talk to him when you talk about burqa.
He really loves
You
it.
might as well be talking phone sex.
What are you talking about?
He tells me every time, like, he enters a room, he says, "Sister, please, can you go put on your burqa?"
Yeah, that's phone sex.
I'm doing this. I'm doing it for your benefit, so that you guys can go to Jannah.
Well, maybe if you lowered your gaze, perhaps.
I'm not gazing. I'm not gazing. You guys are the ones who have these inappropriate images as your PTRs.
You guys.
Seriously, tell him.
Tell them. That's what listen. I'm just trying to listen. I'm trying to advise them.
I've been sick all day because I yelled at
But why not start him out with a hijab? Why all the way?
Because
Nagus needs a niqab because of.
Oh, are they like that beautiful? They need a cover. I get it.
No,
okay,
well, I'm not gonna disagree with that statement, but that's not the reason. No.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna put on my niqab right now. Hold on.
Yes. So
Nagus, you need to forgive Albedo, man. I think you're being a bit unfair.
I like baptized in Twitch side.
We do not mention.
Why
I'm
should
being
I?
serious. Dude. Why can't
Just-
someone
What?
be?
Just like the
Forgive him
scripture.
for what? Like there was no.
Choosing side.
No, it's like apparently you freaked out on him because he said that he doesn't take a view on Israel and Palestine.
Yeah,
that's a bullshit.
Shit.
That's
Don't believe what you
Oh, is that
hear.
not true?
Okay, but what's Israel and Palestine compared to supporting the Iranian regime?
Oh,
That's
It's not
God.
about Iran.
We're not going down that path. Thank you.
Talk
Appreciate
about
it,
it.
Why is
Pastor.
that so wrong?
Obviously,
Thank you,
he didn't tell
Pastor.
you why. He didn't tell you why I freaked out on him. It wasn't about not taking a stance. It was that he was telling me not to take a stance. And I'm sorry, there's a distinct oppressor and there's a distinct oppressed, and I'll die on that cross.
Maybe there's a misunderstanding because I don't think that's what he thinks. So maybe you guys should sort it out. You know.
No,
But Sailor, look, I'm not. I wasn't trying to like upset you or whatever. Like but I maintain everything I said. Like I don't. So if you don't want to talk about those things, that's fair. But then it's not really fair if you like kind of respond to a point and then I offer a retort and then you get like upset and feel like you're being victimized because you should just disengage. If you're not interested in, if you think that engaging on those topics reflects poorly on you, respectfully, you can't blame me for that because I initially was criticizing Andrew, and granted I did include you as well. Like I did say, Sailor believes this too, but if you have a choice at that point whether or not it's a point of contention, you want to engage. No, if you do engage it, then you can't get upset and say like, "Oh, I'm targeting you," and I'm because ultimately it's like a belief that you actually hold.
Habibi, listen to me. This room.
Habibi, I know there's a night. Allahu Akbar.
The truth that's
Habibi, I know there's a night.
And some people try to deny that it's even a genocide. And you came in, and the conversation became very distant.
Good evening, Deidre. This is John. Hope you had a lovely day. If you're free this evening, if you want to chat or if you'd like me to give you a call, I'd love to say hello. And I hope you had a great day. Bye. That's how you do it, Alan.
A million times, and it becomes disingenuous. Like when it comes to the Palestinian cause and what I feel like you were up to. It's like not everything is funny, Hoodie. Like I know, like we're.
Why do you think it's a joke?
No. He's trying to genocide Andrew Tate. That's what he's trying to do.
Mikhail, please. Let me and Hoodie hash this out real quick. Because you know already, like, his responses, and you know what he thinks, and you damn well, Hoodie, know that he doesn't think that the Palestinian people should be genocided. So you're coming around, well, you do advocate for genocide, don't you, Andrew? Not a good time.
This is
Not a good time.
This is what I don't understand.
Yeah, you came around.
Why did you have exclusive access to? Wait, hold on. Why do you have exclusive access to ridiculous justifications?
And I'll hand it to you, and I'll be quiet. I'm almost done. Okay? I'm almost done.
It's like repeating the same thing
You came into the room to give your friend a hard time of whether his, text condones genocide or not, and tie that into should he be against genocide for the Palestinian people. Whatever, you're doing it in the wrong room. And I don't think that what you were doing and saying was disingenuous, because Andrew doesn't condone the genocide of the Palestinian people. So the narration that you were creating in that moment.
I think he's agnostic to whether it is a genocide. If I'm
No,
mistaken.
he believes it's a genocide.
I think he's agnostic, to be honest.
No, he's like both sides. He does that, symmetry nonsense.
I mean, to be fair to him, he's agnostic mainly because he hasn't read anything about, like he has no familiarity with it. But that's kind of besides the point. I'm actually not trolling, just to be clear. Like, obviously, I try my best in most of the conversations I have to, like, enjoy them. So, as a result, I kind of always try to, inject a bit of levity into the discussions I'm having. But I'm actually being very sincere. Like, why do you think you have exclusive access to this set of justifications? You don't think people who support Israel, like Zionists, can just do the same dumb shit that you guys do. And that's what I'm trying to highlight here. I'm trying to say, look how ridiculous it would be if someone was to actually attempt to justify the slaughter of Palestinians by saying, when we say they're human animals, what we really mean is they have Nephilim blood and they have magical special properties that make them evil inherently. Like, we all think that's retarded. That's ultimately what you guys are saying, right? And you want to do it for this historic case. Now you might want to say something which I think is reasonable, which is, to be honest, given how far, like how long ago that all that stuff occurred in the Bible, like even if it was to be historically accurate, it's so far away that I don't even like I don't assign any real credence to that actually happening. Like, it's one of these things where it's like, this is a way I could explain the story, and that's fair, but that's not what you guys do in these discussions. You say, I believe that occurred, and this is the justification for it. Okay, these people are going to justify this atrocity in exactly the same way. They're going to say it's not an atrocity. And I just think, like, you guys can't have your cake and eat it in these kinds of situations where you go like, no, this is a whole different discussion. It's like, no, that would be a historic case of genocide. Now, 2,000 years or 6,000 years or however long ago that was alleged to have occurred, 6,000 years in the future, you don't think if there are still, if the human population or race is still divided into these like ethnic groups, you don't think some ethnic like if Israelis still exist or Israelites or whatever, you don't think that will justify this genocide in the same way?
What are your friend Albedo?
God revealed
Hold
it
on
to
a second.
divide and
Excuse
command.
me. Sorry. If this is, I don't know if you noticed, Pastor, but me and Timothy are talking. Please, just
Okay, so if you could finish it within the next few minutes, because you got to pass the mic around.
You're talking about Christianity, so
All right, well, that's fine. That's fine. We're still talking. Thank you. I just think that, like, whenever we're having, like, a room that's particularly about defending the Palestinians from genocide, and then you come in and you want to hash a conversation that we've already had 55 million times, it's disingenuous. And I think that you have, and I guess, how can I translate Ragemindane? How can I translate that? Like
you're mean-veined.
You have a mean vein. Like, there's a vein to you that's just downright mean. Like, you come in to start a fight to, like, basically to say, well, like, to have that conversation, like, if we're not in God talk, like, we're literally in a room that is defending the Palestinians from genocide, and you're coming in and you're saying, but don't y'all support genocide? Don't you defend genocide? Don't you support genocide? When you know that's not the case, that's just mean. Like, you're mean-spirited. Like, I don't know why that's the case, but it's just mean-spirited. It would be different if you don't know what we think. It would be different if you were curious about it and you were coming in to find out about it. But when you know all the answers and you're just creating the conversation so other people will fight, and literally Andrew will be on the defensive when you know his answers, just to create chaos. It's just being an agent of chaos, and I think that's just mean-spirited. And that does make me upset, because then you've hijacked the conversation from the Palestinian people, and we're discussing whether the Amalekites were related to the Nephilim. And now we have to. Now we're on the defensive about what we believe about the Amalekites and if they were related to. But hold on, I'm almost done. You know what our answers are. Like, you know what we believe concerning some of those things. But now we got to explain it for other people, because you're acting like you don't know the answer to those things. And I've told you before, either, they're lying and these were actual people and, they weren't related to the Nephilim, then that's what was happening in history. Or maybe there's some truth to it, and there were fallen angels that saw women and they had children, and that mutation was in the human genome. Maybe that's true too. But just the fact that we've already had the conversation, you know all the answers, and then you're coming at it like an innocent bystander that doesn't know the answers just to be an angel.
I never done a lie. You're just lying. I didn't. When did I say I didn't know your answers? I don't care. Your answers, I know what all of your answers are, and they're silly. That's why I'm bringing it up. No, like it's the opposite of what you're saying. I'm bringing it up precisely because I know what you think. What you think is silly.
Support genocide?
Yeah, you do. Like, what do you want me to tell you? This is why I said, look, don't have these conversations if you're this sensitive. No, yo, legitimately say like I'm not even trolling. Don't have these conversations if you're sensitive. If someone comes into a room and targets Andrew, you elect to respond. Hold on, look, can I?
I'm not sensitive to somebody who comes in genuinely wanting to know the answer. You're not genuine.
Why did you just mute me?
Because
why the fuck did you apologize to do the same thing again?
No, I have
you know what I mean? Why did you apologize?
If somebody comes into the room and they're like, Sayla, you're a Christian.
But why the fuck are you repeating yourself? You just said this like a whole minute ago. Like, what are you doing?
It talks about how the Amalekites are.
Why are you repeating yourself? Do you think nobody heard you the first time? Why are you repeating?
Because a real genuine conversation will be somebody who doesn't know shit about my answers comes in and is like, excuse me, Sayla, like you're a Christian, and in your text it talks about the eradication of the Amalekites. How does that fit into what's happening to the Palestinians? That's a genuine conversation that I'm willing to engage. But what you did,
why did you apologize to do the same thing again? I'm so confused.
Now you're being
why did you apologize? Don't fucking apologize to me.
No end.
Don't apologize.
That's what pisses me off to no end, is that even now you're being disingenuous. You come in and you start saying, don't you support genocide? Do you? Not to me, but to also even Andrew.
Don't be cool with me. Don't try to be cool with me.
You're hijacking the conversation for your own amusement because you're mean-spirited. That's why.
All right. Don't tell me no apologies after this. Don't say like peace offering, bygones, and all that shit, because you're just gonna do the same shit again.
Well, we're having a conversation. I'm not telling you to shut the fuck up.
You just muted me 100 times. You apologized. Spoke for like 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Then as soon as I started responding, you started muting me and then repeating yourself.
Because you're lying again.
So you're not really apologetic. You weren't apologetic. You were just upset that you didn't get the opportunity to speak your mind. That's why you're upset.
When you gaslight,
you don't give a shit.
When you bullshit, I'll mute you. Timothy, everybody saw. They're not blind.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm muting you because it pisses you off.
This isn't gonna end the way you want it to. Like, trust me.
No, that's fine. I'm sure you're very vindictive. I'm sure you can.
No, I'm not vindictive. I'm just not gonna. The next time you try to say sorry, I'm just gonna go, no, it's cool. Like, forget about it.
There's nothing. I said sorry for telling you to shut the fuck up. I'm not sorry right now for telling you that I think it's a very disingenuous thing that you do. I'm not sorry.
I'm not being disingenuous. You think stupid things. And I told you they were stupid, and you got upset because you're really sensitive.
I'm not upset.
That's all that's happened multiple times.
I'm upset.
And I didn't come in the room to address you. You're still doing it. Do you want to shut up for a second? Do you want to stop talking for 1 second?
No.
You've been talking non-stop since you fucking apologized.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, I came in the room to speak and to say something about Andrew. You were talking about whether Andrew supported genocide, and I said something about Andrew, and you volunteered a response. No one addressed you. No one targeted you. Then I responded to the dumb shit that you said, and you were too sensitive. Why are you still talking now?
Because you're lying. You keep lying.
That's like what happened. And you're doing the same thing now. I came into the room, you addressed me. I responded to the dumb shit you said again, and you're upset.
Just to be fair, he was addressing. Hold on, he was addressing Andrew. He wasn't addressing you.
But he even said himself, "Yes, I did include you." Did you not hear him say that?
Yeah, at some point I said, "Oh, Sailor believes this too." You choose to respond to these things. Then when I actually address your actual silly beliefs, you get really, really sensitive and call me mean. Okay, stop fucking responding then. Like, I have a right to speak about what I want to speak about with other people, right? You don't have a monopoly of what I can speak about.
Right. When you come into this room and you want to hijack the conversation for your purposes, to get your little mean rocks off, to get your little mean ding-dongs up, you're not going to...
Brothers and sisters,
just to get your little mean
I want you guys to consider something. Salah,
what is happening?
You engaged in it. What the fuck are you talking about? You didn't tell me don't talk about this. You actually tried to...
Okay, wait. Can you do us a favor, because some of us...
And then you got upset.
Hey! We're being held hostage by this conversation. We can't even move forward. We can't continue the original dialogue.
To defend myself.
Okay, but I need you to hear me say something.
Hey!
You can do that in a private room. You don't have to do that.
Why did you do this when someone else was
speaking? Yeah, you guys can go in a private room.
One second. Hemothy, like, seriously, there's nothing to defend yourself. She literally said nothing. She literally said nothing.
خلاص يا اسطى.
I said nothing. I thought I talked for a while.
We pretty much just repeated your grievances like 2-3 times.
So
That's
let her empty it out. She wants to get.
But why though? Why apologize though? It's just like that's just stupid.
I apologize.
Why can't we go into a private room to hash this out?
Because we want you to hear it.
Yes.
I want you to hear it.
Okay. Well, can you do me a favor?
I want you to be the judge.
You cannot suppress a loud voice.
All I'm gonna ask is that if anybody wants to engage in mental masturbation, that they do it in private.
That's a way to describe
I don't do that. I want
Use your own hands. Your own hands. I'm not helping you along with that.
Hold on. Just to be fair, even though Himothy started the convo, right, and Cynic and Andrew went back and forth, and I actually enjoyed it. There's people in here, they enjoyed it as well, by the way, Sela. So I don't see a problem there, you know. But anyways, we can move on to something else.
Just we love Andrew. So
yeah, no problem, man. Like I said,
you're welcome in here. Look, I do.
Offend anyone when I
Himothy, I do offer limited freedom of speech, like earlier. You know, you can curse at people. If they curse at you, I don't mind. Okay.
Yeah, did I curse at anyone?
No. If you do, if somebody curses at you, you can curse back at them. I do offer limited freedom of speech. Okay, limited. Not unlimited.
I have more life.
If you do blasphemy about Islam, then I'm gonna have to.
That's religion.
No, I'm a Salaf. But I have more
life towards religion.
I get a wider berth when it comes to Zionists, right? Like I can insult them more, right?
I mean.
Go off the handles.
Did you not see Cynic, bro? He was going crazy.
That's okay.
If Sayla was
I
here, she
agree
would
with you,
move see a
Himothy,
Cynic.
and I think Andrew's coping, and yes, they use those very verses to justify.
Leave
I agree
Andrew
with everything you said.
alone. Hashtag free Andrew. Stop.
Thank you.
Hashtag free
Wait, did you say hashtag free Andrew?
JB's in his own room called Fakes, Frauds, and Wannabes. He must be projecting. Or it's an older room.
We're going to pay off all our debt with our XRP stockpile. So. Okay.
I wonder if Jason Williams owns XRP.
He owns everything, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, even John Hoardy owns XRP.
No, he does not.
He has like a wallet that he couldn't get it off of or something, like $20 worth. It was $20 worth a while ago, so it probably might even be able to withdraw it now, or whatever.
Yeah, it might be $60 now.
Bobby has gotten in relationships with some of these things. So, but you check the IG.
What? You would have failed if you were in Abraham's position.
No.
So, yeah. You just said if God told you to do this, you wouldn't have done it. So.
No, because I would know that he's
This
going to provide a
conversation
way.
literally gone biblical now.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna pivot.
This is
We're
what I
gonna
was
pivot.
telling you. This is what I was telling you.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna pivot to something else now. Going back to Lebanon, I think I wonder what's gonna happen because they want to extend 30 more days, and then we had settlers that went across the border into Lebanon. When the settlers came back, the IDF was telling them next time you go, make sure you coordinate with us. It means they want to give them protection to these illegal settlers. They want to settle into the southern Lebanon. That's crazy. That's how they do it in the West Bank. But anybody want to chime in? Edward, do you want to chime in, bro? Can you hear me?
And then he says it again. He's like, yeah, Jay and I don't like each other. Bub. I'm like, bro, are you talking about me?
Bren is saying this.
Bren is saying this.
I thought you guys were all
I hate
fully
that.
coexisting. I know.
No. I'm not a
Debates crew.
Listen, one thing about me is I'm not a fake or a phony.
No, I don't think you are.
So I'm not gonna ever. I have no respect for that guy. I think he's a liar. I think he's a fraud. I think he's a fake. It's my opinion. And then after he leaves the room, he goes and opens the room and tells people I'm a pedophile.
I heard that later in the day, or this evening. I went in, I saw a chat, and I heard someone say, that's not right to call someone a pedophile. In the chat. I don't remember who, and I thought, who are they talking about? And then I realized it was you, and I thought, you've said a lot about your life. I never heard that. But.
Well, he called me a sex offender also, and I said, I'll give you $10,000 if you find my name in any sex offender registry.
Yeah, what? Why is it being rehashed, Jay?
Yeah, they boom that shit quick.
The weak point is Lebanon, for the Muslim regime is artificial and easy for us to undermine. We shall establish a Christian state there, and then we will smash the Arab Legion, eliminate Transjordan, Syria will follow us, we then bomb and move on and take Port Said, Alexandria, and Sinai. So this has been a goal all over long. Yep. Continue. Sorry.
Hi, Dean.
Hi, Sella. Normo's gaslighting you. Say you're one of the. He literally said, "You want to go back to this quote? Where is it about you, Sella? Like you're one of the worst people on Clubhouse or something." I said, "No, you're one of the nicest people on Clubhouse." She's one of the nastiest women I've ever heard on the app. I said, Norm, as usual, saying the opposite of the truth, as is his habit. Sella's one of the nicest person on this app. Anybody knows you're in Andrew's room, this room, that room. You've been on this for, I don't know, at least a couple, 2-3 years or so. People know you're one of the nicest people on the app. So it's typical Norm saying the opposite of the truth, trolling.
I appreciate you, Dean. Today's been a
Welcome.
little rough, but I appreciate you.
Well, Norm, if you're speaking from you, man, it's even worse. Man, there's part of me just thinks you're just a troll.
Oh my God.
That's like, oh my God, look at Norm. You can't be this bad, man. You can't. You just can't. I mean, I'd like to have some faith in you, some hope in you, I should say.
Nah.
Sella's welcome in a lot of rooms.
And she's doing big things with her life.
She is. So everybody knows Sella's one of the nice people in the app.
She doesn't look like an 80-year-old goat. She's doing things. Now other folks, that's a whole nother story. Okay, hold up.
Would you say that you hate white people?
So, Amir, onward and upward for the important things.
Yeah, but Rude, my goodness. I should ask you those 3 questions again, namely the last one, the 3 questions I asked you, but this people support the genocide, try to justify the genocide, and just morally, they need some moral surgery, some fixing, correcting of the fault in their heart, which would somehow side with the oppressor, the genocider. It's just, it's a genocide. I mean, the world says it. Leading human rights organizations,
But they would want to genocide me, though.
The former head of the AC, he's also the founder of Human Rights Watch. He's a Jew.
A gay
biracial
American claiming that Hamas is trying to genocide him.
He changed his position. He said, no, this is a genocide. Holocaust survivors, Holocaust scholars have said this is genocide. It's genocide. Not because
Say it! Say it! It's a genocide!
eradicated from Earth, but there's Christians, the Christian Zionists and Christians in general who don't believe in homosexuality think it's a major.
But they're not throwing hose off buildings.
They're not throwing. Name me the last case that some gay guy was thrown off a building.
I'm not a.
And if you find that one or two here and there a year, no, show me like we're in mass. Like,
well, they're probably afraid to come out.
There's somebody in America. Well, yeah, in certain societies, if you live in Japan, Indonesia, Korea, to Russia, Chile, Ecuador, there's going to be certain customs and certain moral values that are upheld, and certain things.
So we're gonna have to chuck you off the fucking roof. I'm sorry, but you sucked a cock. We gotta chuck you.
Yeah, in Singapore, a white American got. No. If you did in your home, that's between you and God. I mean, you can sin in your home. The police are not going to go inside and open your windows and look inside what's happening in your home.
They actually did. They would set people up.
Where, when?
In Palestine, they'd be like, they would set people.
Give an example where the police just went inside the home. They set up campers, set up.
Well, it was
that's not. Yeah.
They would go on like dating apps. They would go on like gay dating apps.
So
and, like,
just
them
admit it. Your position.
They would meet.
Just admit it, Rude. Your position on the genocide is predicated on your homosexuality.
But
if the Palestinians were suddenly more favorable to homosexuals and the Israelis were against homosexuality, you would favor the Palestinians. It doesn't matter so much as genocide.
No.
I think that's about it. I think we hit the heart of it.
Let me tell you this.
I think other people know that.
I'm a Western civilization girl. Okay, I love Western civilization.
He's a Western civilization girl.
I prefer to live in a world where most of the world is Western, and I don't.
Well, most of the world is not Western. All of Africa, Christian Africa.
He's a Western girl. They kicked me from the room. How did they know? How did they know? Oh, did they know?
What about Kim Jong Un? I don't know.
He's not you. He's not good use, is he?
Yeah, it's
UN. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was sorry, not UNE, I meant to say.
Yeah, it's not UNE, but like I don't know, like I can't.
But that's like what's the?
I think the E gives the U to long O sound.
Well, we agree, guys. Nobody cares. Sully, what do you think about what Donald Trump is doing?
Earth Moon.
Take the second.
It's bad.
Is this just going to be attitude all the way down from you now? Saying that?
Wait. Where's? Oh, hold on. Earth Moon, come up here if you would. Selah, have you met Himothy before?
Never heard of the guy.
Well, have you ever heard of the Satan incarnate?
Don't say that.
These are like Marvel characters. That's my business partner, Andrew.
Don't speak that.
Well, he talks about making deals with the devil, being the devil's advocate. He's like, no, I'd fish that, take the advocate out.
Bit based though, I'm not gonna lie, right? Trying to be the devil's charge, you know?
He's kidding. Anyway,
was there resolution to the earlier marital dispute? Did you guys recall the announcement?
There actually was, and then Sailor proceeded to rant for 5 minutes straight while muting me and screaming at me. So
I did not scream. I did
apologize.
I did apologize for telling him to be quiet too passionately, but I still think that he has a gaslighting problem, and he likes. He's a bit mean, and he's mean too.
It's an atheist, though. I think no, it's not. We're gonna grill the atheists. Love, don't go nowhere. Ramon, don't go anywhere. I think my favorite moment was at one point you told Himothy, "Shut the up."
And I apologize.
And I was like, all right.
That was
all right.
excessive.
I was like,
but what do you think? Legitimately, what do you think's more offensive? Somebody telling someone to shut the fuck up, somebody speaking non-stop, repeating themselves for like 5 to 6 minutes, and then when you try to respond, muting you incessantly.
Well, it sounds like you're saying Sayla did.
Disrespectful.
You're saying Sayla did both. So
because I don't give a shit. Yeah, but I'm saying I don't give a shit about
I'm gonna let you know when you're being disingenuous and you're not being honest and genuine.
Yeah, but you did let me know like multiple times. You kept repeating it,
and I'll do
so
it
like
again.
I knew that's what you thought, and then you kept muting me. So basically, just not letting me respond to the charge.
If your responses are not genuine, then I'm gonna stop you.
Ramon, you left there. That's
you don't think that's more indicative of someone who's like disingenuous?
Ramon and Love War, don't be, or Love Berry, don't be.
Hold on. First of all, Andrew, I'll leave if I want to leave. I'm a grown man.
Oh, will
you?
We were just talking about you, Normie. All bad.
Normie, I had an uncle named Uncle
We gotta catch a gun. We got a gun.
Oh, Norm.
Hey. What's up, Uncle Norman?
Doing good, but because we're starting late, I'm going to be eating.
Jay, I'm gonna pop down and back up. I have too many people blocked to be a mod, but
You're welcome. So, Normie, you know what I had for dinner? I had Spumoni Garden Pizza. Have you ever been there?
No, but I want to try it, man.
Oh my God, dude, it's so good.
Good, I'm glad. I'll make a mental note.
Shame for you to have people blocked. That's hilarious.
block the fuck out of a lot of people.
Hey, let me tell you, hold on. I got smoke for this guy that just came in. Get your ass up here, Rankin.
Oh, shit.
Yo, where the fuck was my picture? Yeah, Marshall.
Dude, I completely forgot about it. I got caught doing something and fucking flicked. I'm sorry. I ended up loading a bunch of plants into my truck. My mother, for some reason, likes to go to auctions, and she buys two things at auctions. She buys bookshelves, well, three things. Bookshelves, typewriters, and plants.
Wow, I love typewriters.
Does anybody even use typewriters anymore?
Remember IBM Selectric when that came out, guys?
Yeah. You know, my kid, before I got him a computer when he was like in middle school, he used my computer to do his homework. And one night he was like, Dad, I need the computer. And I was like, listen, I'm doing something right now. I can't. And he very defiantly went under the desk and pulled out an old typewriter and started doing his homework on a typewriter. That's definitely my son.
I can only imagine.
So my in this room was, or is, it looks like, you know, I mean, it's a small room right now, but it'll grow. Everybody here has been doxxed at least one point, right? I know Hermes, how you doing? You've been doxxed pretty hard.
Yeah.
MG,
Yeah.
MG, you have, Norm, you have, I'm not going to get into the specifics of Norman's dox. And it just seems to me, listen, I'm kind of a free speech absolutist unless it's slanderous or libelous, right? So when you have that piece of shit, Bren, calling me a pedophile, right? The same man who said he served in IDF but doesn't speak Hebrew. I remember the days, Jane, back on Club.
He was a soldier!
When you had to bring receipts. If you claimed to be something, you had to prove something. This motherfucker goes around this app, disparages people, brings no receipts. Not one.
What happened? Like, you know, we were all friends. Like, where does this come
Time out. I was never friends with that piece of shit. Second off, there were some moves, what's up, Sloan? Long time no see. There were some moves made in Healthy Debates that Bren wanted to be an administrator, and they gave it to Rohan, which I supported. I think Rohan's a great moderator, and he knows how to run rooms and runs houses. Well, Bren got so upset, he threatened to sue people, the owners of that house, specifically Roger and Kelly. You're my friend. I don't fuck around. When you threaten my friends, you threaten me.
Can I tell you something, Jay?
You can tell me anything you want.
It is a violation of the code of ethics for a lawyer to threaten to sue somebody. He can be brought up on charges. You're not allowed to do that. Just a piece of information.
Well, I don't think he is a lawyer. In my opinion, he's a fraud. He's always been a fraud. And listen, the truth is this, Norm. I don't give a fuck. You want to come on here and you want to be a nuclear physicist? Be my guest. I don't give a shit. But don't threaten people, right? Don't dox people. He brought up a lawsuit that I have from my childhood, right? And it's just the reason he wanted to sue Roger and Kelly is, you ready? Because he thought they were anti-gay. Now, Roger may be a lot of things, but Roger's not homophobic.
He's been clipped. Otherwise, would he be here, Jay, you think?
Yes, I spoke to Roger. He's well aware I was opening this room. See, what people don't understand is like my relationship with people outside this app. Roger and I became very good friends. I consider Norm a good friend.
I agree. He got clipped again today?
Yeah, he got clipped because of that piece of shit Ben Mendelsohn.
Benny boy!
Yeah, I don't guess. I don't know. I don't care. But, Ben Mendelsohn, hypersensitive, very condescending human being. And I'm just over all that bullshit. Rich, what's up, Rich?
Oh, sorry, I didn't have my app open. Hey, what's up, guys? I guess Bren's starting shit, or what's going on?
It's not just Bren. It's just like this app has devolved into a point of all these frauds and these fakes, right? They get away with so much shit, whether it's doxing people's families, weaponizing people's past. It's just like enough, right? Like, when do you just say to yourself, why can't we just have the real conversation? Listen, Jane and I disagree on a lot of things, but we always come back to the middle, which is respect. Why does everybody have to internalize everything? But in my opinion, I'm sure he's down in the VIP section on the burner account. I don't give a fuck. It's my opinion. In America, we're allowed to have opinions. Bren is a fraud. He's not a judge. He's never served in the IDF. And let me tell you why that pisses me off. Because there's people on this app that are my friends that have served in the IDF, right? People who have fought and lost friends because of it.
Here.
You did, right, Norm? Didn't you serve in the IDF?
I knew that guy wasn't the freaking judge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever I say here is just my opinion, right? And I just think he's a piece of shit. I think when you threaten to sue somebody and then use the fucking bullshit excuse because he's gay, nobody gives a fuck how much dick you suck, dude. Nobody gives a fuck. What they care about is your lies and how you hurt people. Fuck that.
So, like, I have looked into Brent's account and stuff and his personal information. That I don't see the evidence for him being a district court judge in California.
Oh my God, why are you researching Bren though?
Oh, I research everybody. That's what I
Oh my gosh.
do.
I don't research none of y'all.
MG, you know what though? And this is no bullshit. Since I've been on this app, I've always been the same person. I don't hide from my past. I talk about it openly, right? I don't ask people for money. If I bang with somebody, there's a reason. If I'm disrespectful to somebody, there's a reason. But usually, for the most part, I'll have a conversation with anybody. Even if they're idiots, I'll talk to them. Maybe an idiot can teach me something. But let me tell you something. He's a piece of shit. He's not the only piece of shit. You got people like Soren who fucking dox multiple people on this app. Multiple people. Soren doxed Rohan's daughter. How do you dox somebody's fucking How do you dox somebody's family? Now that's just cross. But you know what? Some of you fucking pieces of shit will sit there and sing Kumbaya with them. Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, Soren's a piece of shit.
Even I know that. I don't even go around. But what was the suing of Kelly and Roger about? It's stupid. There's plenty of gay people who go in and out of all of our rooms.
How do you sue for being
Yeah,
like, I mean,
what's the claim?
I don't know. Kelly's in the room. If she wants to come up and speak, she's more than welcome to. Kelly's my friend. And Kelly and I have banged heads. There's been times where I sat there and said, well, what a fucking idiot. But you know what? I still have nothing but love and respect for Kelly. Because she gives it back to me. Why Brent would want to go after Kelly, I have no idea. Why Soren go after other people? Why do these people get away with it?
I don't know.
It makes no sense. MG, you got docked so hard on this fucking app.
Well, that's not entirely true, but I hear you. I think the bullying is very different when it comes to women. I don't know. I feel like there's a qualitative. I don't know. I just feel like the women side of things, it feels like a lot of jealousy, a lot of hate for various reasons. But listen, if I don't like you, I'm blocking you and I'm moving on. Like, all of this is too much work. Like, I'm not researching you. I'm not doxing you. I'm not following you around. I'm just blocking and moving on. I don't understand why people just can't do that. Just set healthy boundaries and move on. But they can't. They won't let it go. They want to follow you from room to room. They want to harass you. They want to bully you. And it's an app. You can't bully me on an app. I can just leave. I just find the whole thing very bizarre. Jay, I don't know. I don't have any answers for you because I